Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Batteries Explains Everything, the show where I get to talk about what I'm interested in and you get to listen. My name is Josiah and these are my hands. In my last video, I started a series where I went through my LEGO Star Wars minifigure collection and created a tier list, starting from S tier, going down to A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier, D tier being the worst, S tier being the best. We started with my heroes and villains, and now we're going to move on to the Mandalorians in my collection. So without any further ado, let's start getting some placeholders in. Starting in D tier, we're going to use our young Boba Fett. This is from the most recent UCS Jango Fett Starship, and I just don't like the lack of detailing on him, and some of the coloring seems off, as well as his hairpiece just doesn't seem parted correctly. So I'm going to put him into D tier. In C tier, we have this Mandalorian warrior. While I think it's very creative and I do like the cape, I don't think the color scheme works quite well with this specific character, so she's going to go into C tier. For B tier, we have Paz Vizsla. I like the mythosaur on his armor and the armored look he has, as well as the weapon and the detailing, so he's a good candidate for B tier. Our A tier placeholder is going to be Gar Saxon. I'm going to let you take a look at his face there as well. I like the Darth Maul spikes that he has, as well as the unique silver, dark silver, and red look that he has, as well as the visor. He's a unique character and has good detailing, which is perfect for A tier. Now, who else to put as a placeholder for S tier other than Mando himself, Din Djarin? I chose this one because of the great arm detailing, including his clan crest right here, as well as the Darksaber is an awesome addition. I'm going to put him into S tier. Speaking of the Mandalorian, I think the armor is a good character for B tier. She has pretty good printing, pretty good color scheme, as well as those cool spikes. However, I wish she would have had a face. It does make sense that they don't give them faces because of the whole thing of not taking off the helmet. I just would have liked that extra detail, so I'm going to put her into B tier. Continuing with our Mandalorian theme, we have another Din Djarin. This is before he gets the full Beskar armor, and I actually do really like this color scheme. The browns and the reds work well together. So I'm going to put him as a solid B tier. This is a super commando from the Clone Wars, one of the soldiers that is loyal to Darth Maul when he takes over Mandalore. You can see the cool handprint as well as the cool black and red color scheme. However, no arm or leg printing, so I'm going to put him into C tier. Another C tier character is the Mandalorian Loyalist. Those that didn't join Maul joined Bo-Katan, and this character is from the Mandalorian Starfighter. I think this character actually does belong in C tier though, because the colors don't really look right to me. There's too much gray and not enough color. However, Bo-Katan is an A tier character. I don't have the newest Bo-Katan with the arm printing, but I do have this one. You can see her head, and I'll even put on her hair to show you the expression and the hairpiece she has. Really good detailing all around, really good colors. It's a good design, so she goes into A tier. Otherwise, S tier if I had her arm printing. This pains me to say, but this Boba Fett character is going to go to B tier. For the one that started it all, this one just doesn't have enough printing, specifically lacking the vital arm printing. This is from an older version of the Sarlacc pit set, and he has the miscolored head, as well as that kind of strange face that's not quite accurate to how the character actually looks. But I do love the cape, and I like the green jetpack. This Mandalorian warrior is another one from the battle pack, and the color scheme, again, doesn't really work well for me. I do like the blue and gray colors, but then the purple, I think, just doesn't quite look right to me. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one into C tier. This is just a normal Mandalorian Death Watch character. Still has this kind of funny, silly Clone Wars face with those creepy big eyes. I'm going to put him into D tier because of just the lack of detailing, and it does have a dull gray color scheme. This Mandalorian warrior, again from the battle pack that has the 4 different colored soldiers, I like the color scheme better. The orange and brown works well, and I was able to get an extra brown lightsaber hilt to modify the blaster, so it works well with the color scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy into B tier. Alright, I'm actually going to do 2 at once here. We have this Mandalorian Night Owl and Mandalorian Warrior. Both are from the battle pack that include Imperial Super Commandos. One gripe about this I have is, again, they don't have faces. I understand why they didn't do that. It would have been fun to give them personalities. Both of them have good color schemes, though, as well as good helmets and great printing, so I'm going to put them both into A tier. Now, for another S tier character, this is post-Sarlacc pet Boba Fett. You have that good skin color that's correct to the character, as well as this awesome black and green color scheme, some great arm printing. You can see the mythosaur right there. And his robes are from when he was with the Sand People, and so it just works really well for storytelling as well as detailing. I'm going to go ahead and put him right into S tier. Another A tier character is the final 4th figure from the Mandalorian Battle Pack, and I think this one just works the best. The color scheme works the best, the blue and a little bit of orange there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this character into A tier. A B tier character is very similar to the 2 that we did before, except I just feel like there's not as good detailing and the colors don't pop as well. He almost looks too clean. He does, however, have a face, which is cool, and did come with a hairpiece, if I recall correctly, but he is going to go into B tier. Now we have 2 left. Second to last, we have Sabine Wren from the Ahsoka TV show. She also comes with a hairpiece. I'm just going to go ahead and put that hairpiece on, her dyed color hair, which is always cool to give the character's personality. Some cool colors. A little bit too brown for me as a minifigure, especially when her kind of point is that she's a very colorful character with how she's decorated her armor. But overall, great character. I'm going to put her into A tier. And last but not least, we have my final S tier character, and that's going to be Jango Fett from his UCS. He has this new rangefinder, which kind of makes all the old rangefinders obsolete, but I guess it is what it is. As well as look at this awesome arm printing and leg printing. And when we take him off, he indeed looks like Jango Fett, unlike the older Jango Fett that just doesn't quite have the correct color of his skin tone, which I will compare it for you right here. So overall, this is a great character, one of my favorites, and the inspiration for this video. Now that's my collection of LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian minifigures sorted into tier lists. Did you agree with everything or did you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Also let me know if you have a character that I don't have that you would have liked to see included and where you would put them, S, A, B, C, or D. In the future, we're going to move on to clones, we're going to move on to Empire and Rebels, all this good stuff. So stay tuned, and at the very end of this series, I'm actually going to have a special that I'm excited about doing as well. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for making it to the end of the video, and I hope to see you next time.